Oh, and Yuri's been dinked straight away, so those rotates are going to have to start moving around now for Furia. Smoke's deployed. And the Valkyries move in behind it. Imperial going to get out with the bomb plant here. Time to get set up in this post plant. There is a big flank on the cards from Fallen. He's going to get a lot of room before contact comes out. Flash and a spawn for Imperial. They take CT away. They're in a good position here. A lot of times being lent to Fallen on this backstab, so he's got to get out of this with some clean kills.
There's no open shots right now. They're tucked in the back of the site. He's going to whip his opener. Now Furia needs to swim in, but they can't land anything. Bubble gets 2 in the site, and Imperial just run over Furia in this pistol. Quesarato's going for the stick. He's got a smoke on the bomb, and he's jumping for it, but they'll spam him out through, and 23 finds that pistol, and Bubble calls the box. 2-on-4 on this B bomb site, and Quesarato is fiddling with nades right now. He's got to watch out.
Good timing on the jump check at least, and he does have support from Yuri still. There's going to be a lot of bodies thrown at Quesarato here as he tries to steal himself away over at bench. Cat with the swing. Can't get her bearings on Quesarato, so he's been allowed to get out with 1. His Cello on that rotate over, but Quesarato is still here, trying to buy precious time. Zaz tapped out an important trade out of Bubble as he maneuvers up through short. It's left on a Fallen and Skulls in this 2v3. This is the force buy for Furia, and they've done damage on a 23. Bubble holds for the cross. They are out in his cross.
Oh, no!
That's an awkward spray. 23 fed to the Wolves as well, but Bubble's been allowed to put a fresh mag in, and there comes Anna to save the day.
All right, that's not crispy for Furia. Bubble whiffs an entire mag. Can Furia keep their heads on straight as we see this A stack in play? It's a light buy, only pistol upgrades, no chance surely, but Cello and Skulls catch kills close ramp and push in to get guns as well. Missed shots for Zaz. Fallen follows up. It's getting ugly right now, and it's got to be all 23 to clutch up in a 1v3. She's found the first. Cello denies, and Furia win a full eco. Imperial don't have anywhere near the same graces. It's Bubble on a Tech 9 with Anna. Lots of nades at least, but Furia will return to sender. Great HE up middle. Yuri, a second one lands as well. Zaz is down to 18 health.
Cello getting real curious, starting to work his way up through the connector, and he does have support nearby. In window is Yuri, up on Cat is Skulls.
It's bomb, loose.
So not alone in these fights in middle, and Cello's won out the first. The bomb away from Imperial now. And with only 35 seconds left, this gets real awkward.
23 kind of has to kill Fallen, and even then, this is going to be a tough round. He's scoped back at CT, but he is playing timings. Just check Palace. Pulls nades. 23 gets a chance. It's 20 seconds though to do this, and Cello stopped the lurk through middle, so Imperial are boxed in into this site, and Fallen catches a fantastic shot through the box as Furia sweep this one aside. 5 alive on their full buy.
Right, Imperial want to try and take mid. It looks like Furia are willing to fight them here. Fallen playing through the con smoke. All power and support even nearby from Cello and the short push. Fallen going to strike first. Bubble once again on the receiving end of it. Zaz can't get the trade as that second swing comes out from Yuri. Fallen's finding success all across the map on this AWP. God, he just wants to take every fight.
Yeah.
Oh! Maybe we didn't want to take that one. Claws pulled for Cat as she deals with Fallen on the entry. How could anything become of this round? A 2v5 as it starts, but that AWP out of the picture. Cat given a little bit more room to start tiptoeing out ramp. Gets the spot on the jump at CT. Knows there's a player here.
Oh, double volley.
Oh, she's actually not spread far enough. Cat's allowed to keep hanging out in this corner. They must be very confused as to how she's still there. Anna's been caught, and so it is just Cat left flying solo. No crazy Cat clutch in that round. It's Furia. Zaz going to walk out into lower.
Might get a player in window. Wouldn't be a bad move to leave them for later.
Cello's been waiting for this, though, and a lot of these rounds, he's just been sitting behind this smoke, watching for a player to boost up and break on the smoke. Cello gets his reward.
Timing could not have been better there. As Zaz is jumping up, full vision, and K-Serato has more utility on this B bomb site to go.
Yeah, you're only just starting to get out this first wave. Still a Molotov available for Yuri as well to try and slow this down. Just going to be contact. 3 players here for Furia. Strong crossfires set up and no trades from Imperial. It takes Cat going up and over. Goes for the first man on top of the van. Can Cat find any more here?
Got to do so while the smokes are up.
Waiting in the back of apps, hoping that something opens to her on this AWP, but right now it's nothing available. Furia playing this one close and personal. There's the AWP. Giving them a bit more runway. That's a moment of pause for Furia now.
I don't know where Cat's gotten to. She's very deep in the site. She might catch a player looking sideways right now. Easy kill. Fallen has repositioned, and Cat doesn't know. They think the AWP's on short, and right now they're focused on the bomb. 15 seconds. There could be a bomb denial, but Furia aren't going to play for it. They move through market together in a 2. Imperial take their post-plant positions. Cat in the open, still scared of short. Gets into cover in time.
Okay, not going to die first.
Ooh.
And it will get taken off the line. Cat's going to have to do this one all alone. 2 kills to her name already. Third one presents itself. That's nearly the lineup, but nearly's not going to cut it. Yuri with an important trade keeps that 5v2 in Furia's favor. That's the thing I think that's scary here is you're so far through, so far away rather from breaking through this Furia money that's been built up with these early flawless rounds, that this is going to be a real grind of a match if you're Imperial. Bubble has really struggled over here in mid. Anna and Cat are able to make things a little more interesting though. Some quick trades there as they're given fights in middle early. Yuri manages to get out, repositions around this smoke, and 23 is caught on an Apps lurk. Leaving just Zaz and Anna left up in this round. The AWP just staring in through Con, but Yuri does not have to give them a fight. He's fine just waiting here. Zaz will bring the fight to him. Gets out with the kill. 2v2 opens up. Bomb's still over on Catwalk. There could be a route into this after all. Some smooth moves from Zaz. Get us set up over in window room.
But will she manually check the back of the van? Molly goes apps. Cello can deny this plant if he gets here in time. Anna goes to the back of the site in an empty position, but he can still stop it in time. Molly is absolutely ruining Cello's day, and Anna still gets it down with seconds to spare. It's on K-Serato, Brazil's best in the 1v2.
Not going to be easy for him. Those space has been taken. There's an AWP pushed up in a market. Anna did just leave the angle. That's lent K-Serato a bit of a leg to stand on here. He's closing the gap. Half the time ticked off this bomb already, and he's just looking away. Anna with the swing. Her and Zaz cook up around and find a way back in for Imperial.
Or put a lot of resources, rather, into taking this real estate. They're up top mid with the AWP, for crying out loud. Fallen's looking for another 5v4. He's picked Bubble both times in middle. Bubble hidden back this time. Fallen goes searching. Meanwhile, his team look at that A site. Bubble gets picked, but they find the ramp entry.
Oh, awkward timing for Cat. Skulls catches her on a swing. And so it's another one of these 2vx rounds going to have to come through for Imperial. Or else Furia get right back to their winning ways. And that's not a winning recipe for Zaz. Walking the con smoke. It's held, it's considered, and that leaves it now just on 23.
And Fallen's on the angle with a dry fight. He's been nailing these all day. He's going to do so once more. Furia 7 up now. Another multi-kill for Fallen. He has been full of them.
And so in those moments, the extremities are a little bit weaker, but so much time and resources spent fighting for mid. And yet to see the results for it, it's looking to be a dominant closer to this half. Out of Furia as they steamroll over the Imperial Valkyries to open up this series.
But there's only one B, Harry.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty big test for Cat here. She's showing real proficiency with the pistols, so don't count her out of this. Cat with a double. That's a thing of beauty. That second shot to Yuri. So fast you barely even saw it, but she will get run down. Cello able to deal with the one defender. The rest of Imperial now have to finish what Cat started. Push into the market. They want to bring the fight to Imperial. They're going to try and take this space gets away. 2 USPs holding, and 23 does not let them get away with this market control. It's just Fallen now. 1v2. They've got him boxed in, both sides accounted for. Trying to close the net over Fallen, trying to eliminate all his options, but Fallen's carved his own path here. Oh. Back into the round, in with the clutch, it's Fallen. And rest of Furia on the back of this fake out in mid, take all the space in this B site. That's a crazy dink. Put down range from Bubble. Zaz has been able to secure that kill to Yuri down in middle. Bubble's MP9, secretly a sniper, taps out Keserato. Cello still left wrestling for this mid control.
So late though, they gotta go.
There's the Ana scout, making matters even harder for Furia. It's only Skulls in the site, has to buy time, has to hold the line, and they'll run him down. 23 on the drive-by peek, it's all left onto Cello.
Okay.
On the bomb now. Trying to close the distance here, but 10, it's not ideal. And there's Cat's USP to silence him.
Furia, a flat A executes. With Cello on his luck. 20 and 8 Cello. You gotta watch out, he's gonna come behind you. Ana gets her first though.
Well, things heated up for Zaz. That molly forces her into a swing, but she will secure the kill and takes it one step further. Yeah, I just heard them say they have no money next round, so screw it, why not? They're going to try throw some bodies at Cello here. 20 kills deep, he really wants to get out with this AK.
I can't believe he watched that for a minute and he was still focused.
Yeah, I'm tabbed out. I'm doing something different at this point if I'm Cello, but he's locked in.
Furia get mid control for free. Let's see how they do this A split. It's going to be a couple coming from under. Boost available, big kill for 23 on top of the Palace. And that's a lurker dead. That might tell you, watch out on this A split. Furia go through their own window smoke and Zaz has just looked away. She's fallen for it.
Oh, that's really awkward timing. Gonna get back on the line now. Nice. Zaz will get rid of Keserato, blowing the smoke open. It goes just a little bit deeper. Zaz right up close. Cello gonna get out with the M4 now and can look to apply a bit more pressure. There's the backstab from Bubble. Oh, and the double up. Bubble's AK throwing itself into these fights, and it's finished off by 23.
Fallen hasn't had a kill this half yet.
Two of
Cello's 3 were on saves.
Ana wants to be involved on this AWP. She's taken the deep line down through middle, and there's top performer Cello stripped out the round by Ana's AWP. Hell of a man to find early.
Oh, he heard the jump. Keserato knows he has great timing. Tries to catch her in the air. Has to give it up now. Zaz, oh, I take it back. She's found a gap.
She's got a bunch of angles provided by this smoke. They're going to go looking for her, but ready and waiting. Skulls, double opener though. The round's back on. Skulls, he's made this one interesting. Can it go any further than that? It's a good flash to get the spot on Ana's AWP back in the spawn and knock her off the angle, but Skulls is just 1G'd. He's died in his own Molotov. Oh dear. From the double opener that was meant to be the hero of the round, one misstep has left Furia clutching at straws. It's only Keserato. This is meant to be their man. He can't do anything. Ana catches him on the swing, and that is the recovery from Imperial. Ana's had a real change in confidence across this map.
Yeah, look at this.
Look at the peak down in middle. This is exactly what Fallen was trying to get away with all first half long, and he was finding a lot of success here. Same successes come Ana's way. Cat gonna try and hold down the apartments, but Tech9's getting closer. Good control. She's pulled her own. Tech9 sends them packing. 2 players left standing, and it's still Bubble with support now from that Ana AWP. Fast on the rotate. Imperial are entering that flow state. As Skulls left, last man standing, and it might be another death in the Molotov for Skulls as this comeback well and truly taking flight now. There's one round between Imperial and Furia.
Unbelievable. The way that they have done this as well, when you think about how dominant this first half was. Furia win the pistol. Here we go, Furia. This is what we've been waiting for. The fall by that must stick the landing or you're in trouble.
Oh man, that is a crazy opener. This is like watching a whole different person. Ana is throwing herself in a fight after fight on this AWP, and Furia are hating it. They've lost Cello early. They've lost the man top in the charts. 23 has been a monster over towards Palace. Zaz farms up the kills down in middle, and there's 23 with the killing blow. Tie game from 11-3 down.
Never got going. Skulls' only multi-kill. He ran into his molly after he got it.
Yeah.
So here we go. Furia have rebought. They took a risk on this buy. They've gone full Galils to get the util, and Bubbles flashed in for an early kill. He will fall. This round now gets interesting, but keep in mind the mini-map where Imperial are stacked on this site. Anna in the pivotal position to shut this round down.
Oh, she's seen ahead there. Got the info, got the spot. Zaz wins the fight out down towards ramp. And Imperial, if they can stick the landing in this 2v2, they're about to find themselves in the lead. Anna had chances here. She's actually pushed in to play in the smoke.
Gotta get the bomb.
This is a very confident-looking Anna as she plays to face Serato on this bomb plant.
Stick.
Full commit to the stick. Footsteps heard. Serato has the info here. This is where the pressure's at its highest. Trying to get past Serato. A man famed for his clutches. Easier said than done, but Cat makes it so. Imperial up in the lead, and they've got one chance to get this game over the line.
Of course it's Cat to close down that round as well against Brazil's best, question mark.
They needed 9 rounds in a row, or 10 rounds in a row rather, if they wanted to close this out in regulation. And you wouldn't have believed it, but everything's coming up for Imperial. Anna nails the shot in mid through the smoke. 23 has been such a good buffer stop in these A-hits. She's been incredibly consistent, especially at finding these kills over in Palace. But this round is going to be really tough for her. Boxed in this corner. Staying alive at least buys time for the rotates. There's spam damage connecting out of Zaz, but it's not enough to stop the plant. This is going to end with a retake. We either get flushed in at extra time, overtime on the cards, or Imperial pull this game back. They lose the first 2 in. Bubble with a key trade, 3 on 3. Ooh, 23 can't land a shot. It's all eyes on Anna. Half health gone, and Skulls will seal the deal. Furia, it takes them an eternity, but they finally come up with the goods and lock in an overtime versus the Valkyries. Move ahead, a map up in this series. Furia, from that 11-3 lead, have scraped by into overtime, and now they're looking to completely change the pace of this game. Serato immediately runs it through the B site. Look at all these people in behind him. The rest of Furia all there, looking to link up with Serato. Cat will not go down easy.
She's in trouble.
There's support on its way over as Zaz joins the fray, but not for long. There's that fallen AWP. 23 is a long way away from being involved in this round, and so Anna, armed with their trusty AWP, is hoping these smokes fade soon enough and that she can get involved.
Should be able to get away with value on B-Lurks, but he's been going on his own every time. This round, it's a lot more fluid. Furia gets smoke in for him, then they flash him late out of apps, and they're able to play off him there with an entry, so Cat's position gets made very vulnerable. As is Anna's on this save. Oh, she can't get away with the AWP. But the bottom and middle options are still open for Furia. They don't have to commit on their initial volley. Will Bubble give away an entry here? Skulls is tucked in, looking for this kill. Bubble gets an opener. Yuri trades. That might beckon them in.
Kind of a wild swing from Bubble. Gets out with 1. Here's the triple con split out of Furia. Can they get past Zaz? Holds the line with the first. Serato, an important trade. They still have this AWP, and 23 floating around under Palace left to worry about, though. They're going to flush her out. They've got to move past this AWP, and Anna, that was the chance she was going to get to turn the tide of this round, but it sails on past them.
Don't need to save this. You may as well give it a go. You got the money anyway.
Cat goes through, playing off the flash, but can't get her bearings on Serato, and there's Fallen holding the line. Will that get them to check behind one more time? Zaz, hot on their heels with his backstab.
Wrong way, though. She's going A. Still might be good in the late round, but don't worry about it now. It's Anna in the middle of the action. The nade's coming down on connector. Cello's going to creep through.
Needs to hit this, tries her hand at the no-scope, but she will will live to tell the tale, and there's support from Cat. There's still this lurk at large on Zaz, and with this backstab, that's going to come in a little bit later. You need the rest of Imperial to hold the line. 23 overran, and Cat can't hold on much longer. It's now all eyes on Zaz. This backstab has been a long time coming. Plant denied with 30 seconds left. They've entrusted this to Zaz in the clutch. Well, she failed him. Nades pulled. Caught in the open, but able to reposition. Zaz getting tricky with it. Up and over the smoke. Spotted now, but she's making this happen, and it's just Fallen left to beat. Two most experienced players on either side of their rosters. Zaz versus Fallen. Nade on the smoke. She plays right through it. Zaz turns up with a 1v3 to give Imperial their only round on this CT side of overtime.
That's an unbelievable clutch that Furia give away, and she absolutely robs from them. Just going back in non-stop every time. The
way she played around Fallen's nade was perfect as well.
Dude, that was
like, in Fallen's mind, he's already got the nade out. He's thinking, I'm about to ruin her day. And he nades the smoke, and she's already pushed through it. That is
relentless clutch. I mean,
get the tag. I know that Serato is waiting under Palace, but 23 can't really be her to make the first move here. She's stuck watching the stairs. Serato's been allowed to overstay his welcome.
It's the lurk.
Let's find success on her lurk up through the connector. No, surely not another. Zaz backing off. Skulls gives chase. Serato trapped in this box gets dropped on by 23. Fallen's all posted. There's still layers to this defense, and as they move in, they will clean up.
Getting swept up in it. Good grenades in the ramp as well. Put 2 players down to 50. And Bubble back to regulation. A 4v5 in middle as Furia look to run this one home. It's Yuri in the sandwich with a nice spray. Orp will not connect, and Anna full blind. This might be the end of the line.
It was a damn good attempt, right? At the 11-3 scoreline, you thought this one was long over. Managed to battle all the way back into OT, even being the squad that could have closed this out. But in the end, once you hit overtime, Furia, Fallen's boys, able to pick it up. They walk away with Mirage, saving face in this one, but the series still alive.
Triple mid is a potent setup, but Anna gets cleared perfectly. Zaz through the smoke with a couple more, but it's still Furia trading effectively and faking the steps. Zaz getting baited in, or his Bubble rather, coming through. And Fallen played him like a fiddle there. Forced that reaction, leaving 23 out of this round. And Furia are even tucked in, so he's not going to get any freebies here. They're all even going to wait for Fallen. They don't need to commit. And there he goes. Furia come through with the pistol. And that's despite the stack. Yuri in a very good position to stop this aggression long. He even catches them going back. Doesn't know about Zaz, though. This is a perfect bait setup. Zaz gets a free kill like that. She's going to go for it, sending it out top mid and upgrading to the AK as well. Well, the scout falls on A, and Furia pick up the pace to get the bomb in tow. There's still hope in the form of Zaz.
Cello trying to mop up this AK, and he will secure it. Zaz out on an island, swinging it wide with the AK pulled.
Furia definitely needed the firepower, lacking in Serato in Yuri's case.
Feels like it can be a real curse to this Furia squad, though. Cello has this insane potential to be an X factor. Every now and again, he'll have these games where he just pops off. It's sad, though. It feels like whenever he does, others go quiet.
Furia with crazy, or sorry, Fallen with crazy routing there. Just drops down middle and gets on the left side very quickly. And it's not ready for that position, and they're going to pick up the pace and not even considering this B-split's coming in. Imperial get the information in the form of audio, but they're going to need to hit their shots.
Full tucked as well as this comes in. Uh-oh. This can get real rough. That Molly's going to force a reaction out of Cat. Leaves her in the prying eyes of Cello. And so an all-in B-take there for Furia on the split out through middle. Not a single wasted piece of util.
The Molly perfectly clears Cat. There's no way Imperial could hold the line. 23 is just trying to survive. Furia having none of it right now. 4-0 in a confident, decisive manner, even hunting these kills.
Is Bubble going to be able to hit that sort of stride?
Oh, look at the take
Towards
again.
long. It's an all-in long take, but it's been a bit confused through this smoke. And even though the flashes were streaming on in, Skull's playing ahead of it. Good for the openings.
All the meantime, Keserato is gaining ground.
This could be a kind of sick bait and switch. I mean, they're not going to win the round. That's the part that sucks, right? The bomb has left. But this could be a little bait and switch because you're going to think that Cat was the player in the corner here.
At this point, it's unimpactful. Furia have already won this round.
Well, I know. Zaz with a multi-kill. That's just nice to look at. There's one. And the second for Zaz. So sure, it doesn't win them the round, but a nice little sequence.
They're going for it. They're looking. There is a kill available in middle. That can beckon you in.
Oh, here's the golden opportunity to try and make this retake happen, but Cello, good degree of finesse on that little flick back into the spawn, and it's just Ana left on this AWP. They're all homed in on this position. They want to try and get that AWP out of play.
No bullets.
USP pulled and not going to serve her well. Instead, it's the 6-0 lead very quickly swelling out of control here. And it never really worked out. Let's see if it's any better for Bubble here. Spot on the jump across.
Oh, I said it.
There's instant death for Bubble. If you voted option C, you're the winner.
Zaz hero rifle, 23's found the mid pick. Cat can't afford to die in this position. Got to force Furia elsewhere, but she goes back for a swing and a miss. Nice shot for Fallen, puts that hero rifle to rest, and if it's grabbed, he's going to see it. Oh my god, midair!
She got the AWP
flying in, she follows up. 2v2 now. Furia back out, they get shot in the back. Only Keserato, he hasn't died in this map. Will he keep that up?
Got to lock in double-digit kills here and now. Keserato he dealt his first death of the game.
That's important.
Bomb down over in middle. Anna's aware of this. Watching it from lower on the AWP. This is proactive from 23 as well. She's already pushed into the upper tunnels and started to clear all this out. That's going to let her play in tandem with Anna's AWP, but she's not required. A heroic push from Ana on the 5-7. Nets her the big green, and she goes on a tear past that point.
It can't be a flash in the pan. Got a 1-2 setup here with that nade going in. Might beckon Cat to swing. Skulls commits, and he wins that fight. Low health, but 5v4 nonetheless for Furia.
Ana creeping around, actually going to get the better of Fallen there. After that big 3K in the round prior, it's good to see Ana bringing that sort of confidence and momentum back to the forefront of this round. Might not matter though with Skulls.
Just go now.
Getting out with another kill over towards B. That's going to trigger the rotation of Furia. They start to scramble bodies around. 23 with another heads-up play here. Some good individual moments pushing through the long doors. She's going to get all this info and the equalizing kill.
Okay.
Bubble now takes up defense of the B site. He's 0-6, yet to find a kill in this game. Needs one here at a bare minimum. Bubble in the spotlight, rotates coming over. Ana's AWP falls on deaf ears and they lose her at the doors, but there's 23 arriving. It comes down to Bubble in this 1v1. Keserato can't quite get a beat on him. Nade pulled, further damage in with the swing, and Keserato keeps it clean as Bubble loses his head in the 1v1.
I would love 23 to bait him a little bit more there right after she shows her position, tuck in, play off of Bubble's contact, but he actually opts to go middle. And in doing so, they miss the timing lower. Zaz is here and they don't know.
Nade's pulled as well. She's going to catch Cello unaware. Nice opener found from Zaz. They know about her now, though. She doesn't have that element of surprise anymore. There is a player trying to fight her here. She's got one man pinned in. Oh, here's the push. Putting pressure on Skulls. It's all Zaz. The footsteps take his eyes off the prize, and that's when Zaz strikes. Ana's going to get out. Dodge death, live to fight another day. And look to have her moment there. Keserato on the angle. That's the AWP removed.
This is dangerous for Bubble. They could clear him from above right now. K-Serato won't check it. He hears those steps in middle. That actually sets Bubble up well. But he still goes pushing in, and K-Serato's got a couple. 3-on-3 now, pulling it back from that early advantage in the B tunnels, and Yuri's even cleared the site. If this bomb comes back through lower, this round might be dead in the water. Zaz flanking. Decent timing, but I don't think K-Serato needs to come back. They know they've got the plant. He can pull up a late round lurk. The later he is, the better. As Imperial don't know, they go to clear catwalk. There's a third.
Cat can try jump up, apply a bit more pressure, but giving K-Serato a lot of 1v1s. Gets out with 3 kills in the round. Meanwhile, that plant was going down at B. 2v2 in the retake. Imperial once again interested in giving this one a look, but there's Fallen's AWP. Striking 23 from the cards, leaving it all on Cat, who hasn't had the best of starts here to Dust 2. 0-8 as she maneuvers up, looking for a 1v2, and she's not ready for Yuri. Close, playing tucked. It's a patient game from Yuri as he was waiting there all round for his chance to strike. As Long has fallen, but Furia already moving in. K-Serato found Shaw. There's a lot of space taken in the meantime. Cello leading the charge, his teammates falling in line behind him, and Cello not missing a beat. Deals with the big threat. Zaz knocked out of play. And his AWP just going to get smoked off now, so she's got no part to play.
Look at them, they're just aim mapping. No one's going objective, no one's throwing nades, they're all just looking for the fight. Feeling very confident right now individually.
Cat triple kill jump shot.
Would be a first. And there, she gets her first.
Can he go any further though? Low on ammo.
Skulls.
Every shot's got to count. Bubble's AWP now makes its presence known. They're starting to grind their way back into this retake. Fallen had to make a play there. No scope connects, and with Yuri lending a helping hand, Anna is locked out of this round. Furia double digits secured. This was one round away from being a 3-map series. Instead, Furia want to put it to rest very quickly. Anna goes hunting on that AWP, but doesn't like what she finds. Instead, it's Cat getting aggressive in through the tunnels.
Oh, Molly. Forces the swing, and she gets out alive. Second chance for 23.
Only 10 bullets left in the MP9. She's called for support. Bubble's made his way over. Fallen's AWP holds this angle, and so as Bubble tries to lend a helping hand, he falls. It's gotta be Anna. AWP fires off for the first. Fallen waits on this corner. And tries to give time to Cello to make a bit of a play out the catwalk. Oh. He'll get bested. It's got to be Fallen. He does deal with Imperial's AWP. Gap starting to close as Fallen makes his way up long. Cat and Zaz, the two left in this. And they're going to swing him together. Fallen will connect it. A lot of damage done. It's him and Zaz again left up in the 1v1. Last time, she was able to close it out. Uses that util. She's wasted all of his time. Fallen just going to lock that plant in. Zaz thought she'd won the round with that Molotov, and now she's got to clutch up in the 1v1. That is a ballsy move from Fallen, but Zaz taken out. Wide old swing, and Fallen ties it up at 1-1 in their clutch head-to-head.
Got the long control. Got Zaz coming up catwalk.
I mean, Zaz is kind of the GOAT.
Yeah, in a way.
She has been impressive across the series and been the one trying to keep the team mentally in this, acting as that leadership figure. But falling first in the pistol to open up this second half.
Oh, wow.
Cello playing through their Molotov. There is still a line. He decides to try and cross it. 23 will get rid of him. Plant now found here. Oh my God, they're being real cheeky in this pistol. Well, Imperial make them pay the price. Skull's dual Beretta's tapped out. But there's Fallen lending a helping hand in the pistol. A whirlwind from Fallen to secure Dust 2 for Furia. Well, that's just straight up unlucky, isn't it?
Okay. Entry.
There's K-Serato getting burnt by the mollies. They've done a very good job of making him super uncomfortable, but they still haven't got away with the kill yet. How's K-Serato still alive? This guy's been put through the ringer. 3 Molotovs landing at his feet, and he's still offering up resistance. Serato will close. And so Furia dominate this second map, closing the series 2-0. They'll start off their Katowice play and run with a nice dub over the Imperial Valkyries.